MJF has hinted at jumping to WWE. Walter is apparently moving to NXT 2.0 soon, and a bizarre tag team has been announced for AEW Dark. More on that in just a bit. So yes, first of all, Sam, let's talk about that sneaky, horrible man, MJF. I hate him so much.
Why do you hate him so much? He's lovely. Never hurt a fly.
Soul of the earth, that kid.
Exactly.
MJF has revealed that his AEW contract expires in 2024. And he was saying, I'm going to be in AEW for a long time. If Tony Khan, a good friend of mine, doesn't fork up the right amount of money when my contract goes up in the beginning of 2024, I might go to the other place. I might go over there, or I might go to Impact or Ring of Honor. I can go wherever I want because I'm the hottest commodity in professional wrestling. He was also talking about Roman Reigns, saying Roman Reigns lost in the key demographic to Ruby Soho, and Ruby Soho sucks, so I don't know what to tell you. I think Roman Reigns is a hell of a performer. He really is. I respect what he does. I respect the hard work that goes into putting out that product that is WWE. Again, someday I might work there. I'm also sure that if he sees this, he'll pretend he doesn't know who I am because that's what they do over there. But in reality, I know that they're all watching our stuff. Again, cannot stress this enough. I'm a huge fan of Roman Reigns. I think he's great. Would love to work with him one day. MJF.
I like the cannot stress this enough.
I know.
Yeah, beautiful. Do you think we're going to get, when Brett's kind of leaving Vince hanging in the ring and it's like, and I'll be staying with the World Wrestling Federation, but Tony has to come running out with a bag full of money. And it's like, and I'll be staying.
I know it's quite a way off, but when it gets to early 2024, if they don't do a teased storyline of MJF, they have to do that. The summer of MJF.
Man. Yes.
That was MJF talking to Brandon Walker on Wrestling. Hate him so much.
Who?
MJF, not you, Brandon. Not you, Brandon. Not
That's
Brandon
even
Walker.
worse. How can you hate AJF? How can you hate AJF?
How can I hate MJF?
Yeah.
Horrible little
He's a
man.
lovely lad.
Horrible
Salt of the earth.
Hate him. But yeah, let's cross the line now, Sam, and head over to the other side, as MJF was teasing, and talk about Walter, who could well be making an NXT 2.0 appearance soon. So on last night's NXT, the Diamond Mines Julius and Brutus Creed lost to Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel of Imperium after a distraction from both Kushida and the handsome jacket man, Ike Manjiro. He wrestles in a jacket.
Yes, he does.
Anyway, backstage, Malcolm Bivens cut a promo warning Walter specifically that the next time I see you, I'm going to slap the Haagen-Dazs out of your mouth.
Oh, I love Bivens.
And said that Imperium were cheaters. Now, this would seem to imply that Walter's got to show up to at least terrify Malcolm Bivens on NXT.
Just to kind of stalk him like Michael Myers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Walter hasn't been seen since losing the UK Championship at the last takeover to Ilya Dragunov in that wonderful match.
Yes.
But he hasn't been seen since. And ever since Walter was ever since really he came to NXT UK at the very start, people have always been saying, Walter doesn't want to move to the States. Yeah. That's why he's not going to be part of NXT because...
I'm sure it was said, like being in the UK, he was closer to Germany, he could get home.
Yeah, right.
He didn't have to uproot his entire life.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And also I think he was a trainer as well over there. Yeah. And he didn't want to leave his training school and stuff. But if Walter's priorities have changed, maybe he does want to now make a fresh start in the States and be a part of NXT and then potentially the main roster. Or it could just be one of those kind of one-off appearances. We've seen Walter appear at like Survivor Series before. So.
Yeah, I'd say the company must be really seriously gunning for him on NXT programming because he's a get. People want to see Walter wrestle and it's a big deal when Walter kind of does his flyby appearances and I think that they must be seriously trying to get him to commit full-time or at least to, a good amount of time to working in the US on US TV because it is one of the things that I think would make me watch NXT over something else. Maybe if there was a high profile Walter match, I'd be all over that.
Yeah, and because I think there's loads of big guys now, and NXT have kind of reconfigured what they want into more bigger guys, like a more old school way. But Walter doesn't wrestle like those. He's got a more old school way of wrestling like a big guy, but with like modern quality, of course. Yeah. But he wrestles. I've seen so many like Meltzer and everybody say that Walter wrestles like a 60s or a 70s heel,
he's
as
like
opposed to an 80s one.
Yeah.
And he just kind of. And then on that rare occasion when he goes with that splash off the top rope, it really means something because he's not done it. So I agree. Like he could well be a key player for WWE if they wanted to get him, which it seems like they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see. Crossing back over the line now to AEW, because Tony Khan has announced a new AEW signing on Twitter. It's not somebody you won't be used to seeing if you watch AEW, but it is somebody who I think really deserves it. So Tony Khan said on Twitter that Daniel Garcia is all elite. He said Garcia came into AEW with a great reputation built through his hard work on the indies, and he's continued to work hard here in AEW and has shown no fear, never backing down from anyone, even the best in the world, because he lost to CM Punk.
Yes.
Thank you and welcome to the team, Daniel Garcia. Garcia tweeted, I told myself I didn't want to sign somewhere just to say I got a contract. I wanted to go somewhere that would help me become the best wrestler in the world. I know AEW is where I can become that. I plan on being a major player in the company for a very long time.
Just look at them signing up all of the best prospects. This is long-term game plan. It's something that I think AEW was accused of quite a little bit early. Was it didn't really feel like beyond anything beyond sort of, we're just going to hire everybody that we know. And now it's like there is a game plan. There's very clearly a game plan. They're signing younger and younger talent, and they're featuring them.
Yes.
And this is the big thing: is they sign them and they feature them.
They throw them into a match with CM Punk.
They sign you. And you kind of might go developmental, and you'll do a house show loop for 4 or 5 months, and then you'll come back and maybe get a TV match, and then get a name change, and debut.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it's like AEW just seems to be able to, respect the fact this person's built their career on the back of themselves so far, and just let them run with it.
And I think as well, like they kind of flagged this up, the fact that they are focusing on the youth quite a bit as well, to offset signings of like Bryan Danielson.
And that's it. They're very limited in terms of longevity of in-ring action. I'm sure they'll probably stick around
for a few years.
Yeah. But
I mean, MJF cut a promo where he even referenced the 4 pillars of AEW. Like himself, Jungle Boy, Sammy, and Darby.
Yeah.
And he said, we're the 4 pillars. I'm the best one. I've beaten the rest. but they said they're the 4 pillars and stuff. Really like hammering it home.
I like that he was the one labeling
the 4 pillars. Yeah. Makes him look like such a
it makes him look like an absolute tit.
Like, where all your part. But also with Daniel Garcia, Matthew said something brilliant on the podcast, because I was like, oh, Garcia, like, at the minute he's with 2.0, they're kind of his lackeys. Because they're more like charismatic, over-the-top charisma guys, and he's more of like, he wrestles really well. And Matthew compared him to, he said that Daniel Garcia was like Hades in Hercules, and they're like Pain and Panic, the the minions.
Yes,
who I hadn't thought about for at least 15 years. Like, that's a really, really good shout. So well done to Matthew for that one. And finally, Sam, we need to talk about this story. So there's going to be some AEW Dark Tapings at Universal Studios next week, and one match will feature a tag team. So it's going to be Fuego del Sol and also the son of Fuego, Fuego 2, who will be wrestling as Too Fast 2 Fuego.
Right.
So it seems like the son of Fuego, Fuego 2, is a certain high-level wrestler, doing the John Cena, Juan Cena thing, doing the Hulk Hogan, Mr. America thing. Seems like the son of Fuego, Fuego 2, the rumours are, that it's actually Cody Rhodes.
No chance.
No way.
No way.
How could that be?
No, if he walks out the middle, solved.
Then it's going to be,
it's Cody.
Oh, I'd love it. I'd love it so much. If Fuego del Sol has the jobber entrance and he's already in the ring, and then it's, wrestling. No,
smashes a throne.
Instead of wrestling, it's like, Lucha has more than one royal family. Oh, they need to do something like that.
Please.
Yeah, it smashes the throne as well, but just with the mask on. Arn Anderson's with him for no reason.
The mask's got the neck tattoo on it.
Yeah. Oh, so apparently, Son of Fuego, Fuego 2 will be teaming with Fuego del Sol as Too Fast 2 Fuego. The joke of Too Fast 2 Fuego came from Sammy Guevara's YouTube vlog, which features them, and Tom's put in the note here. Rumor has it that Son of Fuego is Cody Rhodes, but I find that difficult to believe, and it's probably just the stupid marks being stupid. Play xylophone. Thanks for covering the news, Jack.
Well, now we know what Tom thinks about wrestling fans.
I know. Do you know what, right?
Using the M word.
I know, marks, I know. You know what, I won my rivalry with Tom, where he thought that Malachi Black was going to lose to Cody and Cody would get revenge. It would be the classic Cody Rhodes story. And I went, no, there's something different this time. And it went so well for me. Cody came out dressed as Homelander. He was like, I think I'm a good guy. And then he lost to Malachi Black again. And everyone was like, ha ha. And I thought, yes. And then there's a rematch that's been booked again, and I'm just like, no. Like, if Cody
will always win.
No, he won't. It's going to be 3-0. It's going to be 3-0 Malachi Black.
He's just doing it because he knows you don't want him to.
I know.
This is it at this point.
Win. Anyway, that was the news. Do leave your thoughts and opinions on any of these stories in the comments section down below. If you didn't catch it, we did a news video earlier on today as well, with lots of other stories, so do check that out too. And thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon.